Whoo, man, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. You know what? We gotta take the gloves off on this one. Wow. Wow. You know me. Gotta give you that news, man. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all share this, man. For real. This is ridiculous, man. Like, I mean, and they keep on saying it's like it's some Emmett Till. Like, no, it ain't really, because like I did my research. So, you know, we can't really say too much, you know, to white people anyway. You know how it is. They can't say too much to us. We can't say too much to them. Yada, yada. So Barry Washington Jr., rest in peace, man. And you know what? My condolences to his family. I mean, like, it's sad. Like, you can't say nothing to nobody. You know, but from what I hear, it was a compliment. He complimented somebody else's girl, and it went from there. Shot him down. But they're not saying that it was a, altercation that happened either. See, it's a lot more to the story, you know? It's a lot more. And I'm gonna break it down, man, because I got a little other, ways of thinking out things, you know, but he was only 22 years old. 22, originally from, the Bay Area. He was out of town. I mean, like, he was coming to, just visiting. From what I'm hearing, he was just, trying to have a good time. And let me tell you something, fellas. And that goes for any woman. Any woman, I mean, like, you gotta be careful who you talk to, who you associate with. I mean, compliment or nothing. Like, if the guy was there, maybe he could have went off and got his girl a drink. It doesn't matter, man. Like, you just can't, like, you coming up, talking to people and giving them compliments, man. Like, we're living in an era nowadays, man. Like, you just gotta know the person, man. And half of the time, you gotta have some years on that, because it's like, it's a lot of shit going on in the world. He was trying to enjoy himself. I seen that. I mean, I'm read it. I'm like, yay. And he gave the girl a compliment, and it was so sad, because it's like, her dude shot him down. One single shot. This guy was from what I hear, man, I read up on him, man, he was a nerd, man. I mean, he played video games and stuff like that, you know? I mean, he wasn't even into that, man, wearing Pokemon shirts and stuff like that. So, I think it's a sad deal. Like, 22, whole life gone. This really don't make no sense. That could have been anybody's cousin, family, brother, anybody. Because I didn't hear nothing bad that he said. He gave the girl a compliment. It's like the world we living in, man. Like, they're like, hey, do unto others. Like, this guy gave somebody a compliment, so that means, like, hey, next person, that means, like, hey, if I give a woman a comment, I'm going to get shot down. I think it's deeper. You know how I am. I like to get into the conspiracy a little bit more to it, but, like, it's always been like that, they wanted to be a race car thing. They want everybody to go out. But I'm going to tell y'all, hey, subscribe to the channel. This is King Me. Share this. Don't go out there and do nothing stupid without doing your research. Because I was like, oh, what? They shot who? Shot another brother? I was getting all into my little box, but I'm like, nah, let me do the research. It was an altercation that, that popped off, but when it come down to it, he got shot in front of a lot of people. It was in a bar. Come on, man. Everybody was there. Nobody called. I mean, I think they said it was one person, because I'm doing my research, man. So, I mean, for real, like, they trying to make it was like an Emmett Till thing, because, like, Emmett Till, he whistled back in the day. And then, you know what? Come to think about it, he didn't even do that. She brought that out. I really feel that we're already living nowadays, but that right there, man, it was just like, how do you sleep at night? But then the woman, they all laughing at him. Like, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all brothers, man. Like, is it worth it? A lot of y'all be having relationships, man, and just be like trying to go out and shoot the jump shot. Like, is it worth it? That brother probably had a girl, And from what I heard, he was a good dude, athlete, living his life. Made a mistake. Compliment, man. But it's just like, Because we lose a lot of brothers to a lot of nonsense, you know, but that's this. That lets you know, from back in the day, from whistling to a compliment. You see how the world has not changed from a whistle to a compliment, even though that was a lie back in the day. And you know what? We don't even know for real the whole story about this. So this might be a lie. You know, so, I mean, it's just like, you got to watch what you do, brother. Like, if you're in a relationship, and this lets you know, like, right now, like, you know, if you're in a relationship and, hey, make it work. I mean, you're going to go out, and, like, you see how the world is, man. It's not I was talking to somebody a couple days ago, like, man, times have changed. Not really. Ain't nothing changed but the fucking toilet, man. Shit is still the same. Ain't nothing changed, man. It's still the motherfucking animals in the zoo. That's it, man. This world is fucked. And that lets you know, like, I know you see, because, like, that right there is just the same way when the police, basically, killed that brother on live camera like that, put his knee, and then, and that lets you know right there that they don't give a fuck, man. They don't care. You shut that brother down in front of everybody, and they got back, from what I heard, man, they got back to dancing. They had to, one person said, hey, maybe we need it. Maybe. And I quote that. Maybe we need to call the police. Now, yeah. It's fucked up, but they really need to do, like, some first degree. Like, they got him, like, from what I read, like, he got locked up, got re-locked up. So, we're going to see some justice. We're going to have to see some justice on that one, man. Like, that right there. Because this wasn't even this guy's background. Maybe he was intoxicated. See, that's the thing. They don't tell you too much in the news. You got to, like, kind of put your perspectives on it, whatever like that. Hey, I'm just a blogger. I'm doing what I'm, but I'm just speaking my piece. It's my reaction, man. I'm fucked up by this reaction, I mean, he shouldn't have went out like that. That was just, like, wrong place. I mean, he wasn't even from there. I mean, like, they said he was a good dude. I mean, like, they said he had, like, a lot of support behind him. Like, he just was just, man. It's going to be a lot of stuff that come out of this, man. Because I'm for real. It's going to be more than what y'all think, It's going to be more than what y'all think. I'm telling y'all. Maybe because, like, I read a little bit more, like they said it was an altercation. But, I mean, too many people there. That's how I know, like, he was visiting. He was about to move down there. He was visiting a friend or whatever like that. But it was just like, come on, man. Like, man, it's more to this story, for real. For real, good tree. That tree, hey, if it's good, it's going to keep going out. You know how it is, man. But here, this is, hey, subscribe to the channel. This is Kami. I'm in my box right now on this because, like, it's like, I know y'all getting some out of this because I'm getting some out of this. The world has not changed. It ain't gonna change until a lot of people just get together and just say, hey, this shit gotta stop. But when you still got, you got 5 people in the room and you still got 4 of them that still think the same, then, that other one gonna be like, I guess you're right. And that's how the world is. A lot of monkey see, monkey do, Another body. That's a nice dress. What you, like shit like that, man. Like what the world, man? Like you can't compliment. There's no, that'd be like me. Hey, I open the door. So if I open the door for somebody's girl, are you going to shoot me? Subscribe to the channel. This is fucked up. This is fucked up, man. I mean, for real, like just moment of silence, like for Barry Washington Jr., man, for his family, man, my condolences. Like, it's not right. I mean, they had, they posted a video on Facebook and they took it down. Like, it's just, I mean, like, now it's like shooting the niggas entertainment. Like, it's like, hey, look at this. Let me see how many pics I get. Like, it's, man. It's not really surprised. I'm not really surprised about this, but I'm not, I'm just like, when it's enough is enough, Luckily for this camera, and for the, for the Facebook, I'm gonna end it like this, but, luckily we did have this. We probably wouldn't even know, half of the situation, because it's a lot of, throwing, you got to put your perspectives on there. I know that, it's more to this story, and I'm going to keep y'all posted on this, man. Subscribe to the channel. This is King Me. I appreciate y'all coming to me, man. Barry Washington Jr., man. My condolences, man. I mean, compliments. Like I just said, man, what is it like? Hey, I opened the door for you, girl. Hey, are you going to do something to me? Like, this is just, we coming to an era where it's just like, 1 minute we're all like, hey, and, getting along. I mean, sometimes ours fake love, you know how it is. And then like the next minute. So it's like, it's a devil's playground, baby. You know that. Stay prayed up. And they always saying stay dangerous, but stay prayed up. I'm out.